Hey everyone, Ryan Crouch here. Yes, it has finally came. Avengers Endgame, which came out today. I went to yesterday's screening to this special advanced showings, which by the way, that grossed 60 million bucks for advanced showings on Thursday nights. Holy Toledos. We're ready to break records over this weekend, I gotta say, but how about if I do this? How about if I were to tell you a lot about it and tell you the story? So here's the story. Now, do you guys really think I would give the story away on a big movie such as this, Adventure Endgame? There's a lot at stake here. You don't know what's going to happen. Thanos did something pretty bad in the last one. We never see the villain actually win in the movie. That's what kind of happened in Infinity War. So this crew and the actors actually had to keep quiet making this movie. That would be kind of hard to do, but at the same time, people probably came up to them and started asking, what's going on? Someone retired from the movie? Someone die? That's what kind of the reason I brought that up, because throughout the day today, since I saw it last night, that's what kind of happened to me a couple of times today, especially at work. There's a lot of people out there that have really been waiting for this big moment to come. Well, to tell you the truth, it's an end of an era. And for this new generation, I just said we had 21, including this, to be 22 Marvel movies. And it's finally coming to an end. Well, I say that because Phase 3 is it's complete. But I should really say it shouldn't really be complete until after July, because we had Spider-Man Far From Home to come out in July, and they kind of should have placed that movie in front of the Avengers, because after that, then Phase 3 will be complete. Then we can be able to move on to Phase 4. But this movie, I got to say, even though it's 3 hours long, I got to say I was pretty entertained. Maybe the first part was a little slow, but it really picked up. But it seemed like an average movie. It seemed like average movies usually like hour or 40 minutes to 2 hours. Anything beyond is like a Titanic or Avatar length, or Lord of the Rings length. You know, those movies are almost like over 3 hours long. And this is one that's not that bad. It's 3 hours and 2 minutes. It's around that time anyways. There's a lot of credits to it, so don't worry about that. If you want to leave, you can leave. But there's no reason to leave. Stay for the credits, I gotta say, okay? They did a good job. I'm trying my best not to say anything too big here, because I'm not a spoiler to these movies. I love people going to the movies, and the fun thing too is afterwards. It's one of the best things about the other movie fans, movie buffs out there, is about talking about movies with each other out there. And I can't wait until I get back next weekend to work, because there's a lot of people were asking me today. And actually talk to them. Not everybody's going to be going, and I know some of them will see it and will not see it. This will be a big blockbuster weekend with money-wise, I got to say. After me just saying 60 million made on Thursday night screenings, wow, that's a lot. Just imagine how much this movie is going to do. Because if you remember last year, Infinity War made 291 million over the weekend. And once again, I really thought the movie was really done. I gotta say it was really impressive. I will say it will be an epic movie, and it's one for if you maybe far from the future from now, children can look back from as adult, me being older or something like that, can actually look back saying, this was a pretty impressive film. Disney and its crew did an excellent job on this film. It's one of those films that you can be happy about. Since I mentioned the length of Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, and Avatar, I wasn't a big fan of Avatar, but Lord of the Rings I am, and I thought those movies were epic, I gotta say. And when they did The Hobbit, I was so thrilled, because that's one of my favorite books after this as well. And with the Avengers coming out, the Endgame, it's just fun seeing those comic book heroes come to the big screen like they always do. Each individual have been making impressive numbers out there, making great stories, and it's not going to end here, because even though Phase 3 will be complete, I'm pretty sure they'll do a Phase 4, which will be coming out probably 2021 or 2022, something like that. And for anyone, for family-wise, I would recommend it. The same for maybe 9 or older, something like that. Anybody lower, I don't think so. Please don't bring them to the theater, because it's kind of be considerate. In other words, it's a fun film. I had, since I did say I saw it last night, I was with a good crowd. And the crowd was just amazing. They applaud at almost everything. So have fun with it. I would say this is one of my better films so far. We started off summer to a good blast already, even though it's not officially summer as it is. We're at the end of April, but May movies are considered to me like summer movies because it's like a pre-summer is what it is. I kind of have trimesters how I judge things, because what we're getting out of right now is the spring winter time. And now, since May is coming, we're coming to summer movies. So that whole month of May up to August is my period. What I like to call summer movies. And then August, December is pretty much like a fall back into winter. So I got 3 separate trimesters. What I like to do, and it's almost like the beginning of summer. And this is. I would like to see some movie out there to beat this movie, because right now it's standing out on its own feet to be at #1 on my summer movie as it is already. So leave comments down below to tell me what you think of this movie. Please, once again, do not give spoilers on my comments. I don't want that. I want everybody to be pleased with this film and be able to really kick back, relax, and enjoy it, okay? So I'm going to wrap this up and say, my name is Ryan Kretsch. And I hope you guys get out there to see Avengers Endgame, because it's impressive. It may be long, but if you really are into this Marvel Universe, it will go fast for you guys, okay? So get out there and go see the movie, okay? It's a great movie. So I'm going to see you guys later. And I guess maybe next time I might see you in the movies next time, okay? Thank you for watching. Make sure to give me the thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys later, okay? Adios, amigos.
Is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. I got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?